Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to MineMogul. Look at that, we're over 600,000, we have a couple of research tickets, could probably use a couple more. Everything is working pretty well. I went around and did a little bit of a cleanup between episodes just to make sure that this place wasn't too much of a mess. Apparently I missed a spot and I'm not sure why. Why are we like this? Well, I suppose we can get rid of it. Alright, well I got all of it, kind of dumping it on the belt. And a whole bunch of it's going to fall off again, right? Yeah, there we go. Not too bad. Something must have clogged this earlier. Maybe there was one of those clusters that came through. So, yeah, let it flow through at a rate that it might be able to handle. Oh, no, maybe? Yeah, this is not very good. Actually, you know, I don't even need this here. Because if I do get clusters coming through, they might get stuck here as well. And I don't need this belt going through here because we are going to already take whatever isn't iron and coal, and we're going to drop it down the middle chute, which will end up on the gem belt anyway. So, probably just take this out. Let's make sure that I've got a flat belt in play that I can grab quickly, and see if I can find a spot that isn't going to drop too much. Yeah, it still dropped some, and there. Alright, then I can remove this lot. Anyway, that's not the focus of today. The focus of today is to get those threaded rods started. So that line is gone and we have more space for other goodies. Yeah, I don't think those sorters are very good for those geodes. Anyway, we need to go upstairs. We also need to hook up the coal and bring it down over here. I started building a little staircase up with an extra level of platform. I must just check if that's going to be high enough because I am not sure. It should be. It should be because in this area here, I'm going to start bringing up the rods, and then we can have those lathes up in this area. And then we can have another level above that to do something else, and I think that might be the limit. Maybe we could fit another one in, sort of in the opening. Maybe just an area to sort out all the stuff that comes from the top. And what I'd like to do is get some chutes in here so that things don't accidentally fall onto the wrong belts. It doesn't seem to happen much, but I'd still feel a bit safer. And we're going to need to upgrade a lot of belts. Like this, I didn't realize that there were actually variations on the walled belts. So you can have them walled on one side or the other or both. I'm going to need to fix that up. And then maybe I'll be able to get to the next stage, and that is where I'm going to upgrade the miners that we've got. But I'm going to need some points for that because under research, this is the one that I want, the hardened drill bit. Because it never breaks. It's not as fast as the turbo bit, but the turbo bit it only lasts for 2 minutes before breaking, and it's a pain to run around and replace them. So, I think I'd rather go for this one. Never breaks. Bit slower than that, but it's still faster than the original miner. And then we can start scaling up big time. Yeah, from the top, I'm not sure if I'm going to bring anything down from there yet. I'm going to get everything set up. Then I'll set up some hoppers to receive the stuff, to receive the stuff coming down from wherever it is that it's going to come down. I think it's over there. And drop the stuff into hoppers. We'll obviously do the cluster breaking upstairs. Oh, something went through where it wasn't supposed to. Oh, that's odd. Don't see anything on the belt. Okay, strange. Oh, something obviously fell onto that belt that wasn't supposed to be. Oh, something else. What's going on? Wait, it's not that one. It's that one. Oh, some slag. Oh, how the heck did that happen? Alright, well, there's occasional issues. But we'll see if we can figure them out. So yeah, as I was saying, bring down the stuff from the top, process it, do the cluster breaking up top, and then feed it into the system, and we'll pressure test and see how much this system can take. So, lots to do, let's get stuck in. Alright, I'm going to start with something relatively easy. I'm going to go and get some chutes. So we hop in here, we go to chutes. I want 6 top chutes for now, and then maybe 12 regular chutes. Yep, that should do it. I don't have a need for the others. The bottom chute, I'm not sure, maybe. Yeah, let's get 6 of those as well. I don't need the angled chutes, I don't need the top angled chute, and I'm not going to get the hopper just yet. The hopper's pretty big, so we'll purchase those and go and grab them, and then we'll put the top chutes in there. Regular chutes there, the bottom chutes next to those. And then we're going to head over to our little sorter thingies over here. And we'll start off with the top chute. And, oh yeah, we're going to do a bottom chute. Yeah, just like that. Alright, so I didn't need the regular chutes. I'll use them later on something. So, just like that. That should help stop things bouncing onto the other belts, and I could probably use walled conveyors there as well. That would seal that deal. Anyway, more of them over here. Bottom chutes there. I wouldn't use the bottom chutes if you've got big items coming through, but for here, that's pretty good. We'll put them over here as well. And that's done. Now this looks good. And from the other side, yeah, it looks very good. And I need to get more stairs if I'm going to work my way up top. So let's hop in again. Building. Yeah, there's walls. There's... Now the walls, do they have variations? Because the stairs have variations. We'll have to check that out. But I want wooden stairs and I want... Let's get 30 of them. Great. And we can pick them up. And I think I have some platforms left. Let me just make sure. I don't need many of them. Oh, I've only got 2. Right, let's get some more of those. I think I'll get some 1x2s. We'll get like 10 of them. And then the small platform, we'll get 10 of those as well. We're also going to need a whole bunch of the 2x2s. We'll get 40 of those. It's an expensive purchase, but it's not like I'm struggling for cash. Alright, so got everything. What is this? Huh. I had a spare gear casting mold. And my inventory is getting full. I'm going to need to do something about that. Right, and then just a quick check. See that everything is going as it should. Oh, that's not. Okay, now I can see why we're getting problems. And this is... It's slag. Oh man, that won't move. Yeah, we've got some slag. Alright, this is working again. I'm just going to wait until this is all pushed through. I'm not sure why it caused a problem. I don't think I need a straightener to go in here, but maybe I should get one. It's weird, the slag ones won't even go in. Okay. Let's grab that and go and just toss it somewhere. Alright. That's all fixed up, so this will carry on running. And everything here seems to be running pretty well. Good, good. Let's go up. And I think that is about the limit. We'll get a 2x2 in here. Rotate it around. Nope, I want it. Nope, no, I want you to be up there. Oh, bugger. Alright, well, that'll be like that then. And then we're going to go further up now. I'm trying to keep the stairs a bit out of the way so that I can bring goods down. Oh dear, I think I might have gone a little too high. I cannot walk under that. Although, I could use a stair variation here. So you press Q and you get shallower stairs. And they go 2 blocks. Let's put that in and see if we can get in now. No, we can't. I'm just a bit too high. Oh, wait, this is in the wrong place anyway. Still going to be a bit too high, I think. So it looks like that first platform that I put down is actually the right one. Or the rights. We're in the right place. Come on, let me put it in. Let me do it. There. And then I can remove that because I don't really need it right now. I've wound up kind of the wrong way, but not really. So that can go in, that can go there, and there, and there. Okay, we are getting there. And I think I'll change the variant over here, so we can go up a little bit faster. And that there might be where we're going. I think I'm almost level. So we'll put this up, and we are as close as we're going to get. Perfect. So now we've got a way up. Getting down is no problem, we just jump off the ledge. Right, now we come over to this area and we should just have to hop up here and we'll find our coal miner, which is right there. So we have a big coal mine. Now we could bring it down here, but then it's a bit of a trip to get it back to the main hall. So I'm thinking it'd be easier to just bring the belts out here and then drop them in the big hole. Anyway, we still have other places to explore up here. And, you know, I never really had a look at what this thing delivers. Let's see, how many geodes? 0.6. Right, that's pretty high. And I'm having a bit of a problem with the geodes. The quartz is no problem. We got 8 of those. The amethysts and the celestites I haven't really seen yet. But I'm sure we'll get there. Anyway, so back to this area with the lift, or the elevator, and then we need to go up over the water. And we're going to go over here because there's a place to open up. So we purchase and we go and do this and it's going to make a big explosion. Oh, I found something here. That looks like more amethyst. And then we can go into a whole new room. And that is at the back of something. Can we get through there? Ever? Ah, here, beeping again. Okay, so this is the elevator, the back of the elevator. I think maybe the broken one. Oh, let's see what else we have in this area. And I didn't bring any more lights up, but that's okay. We got another coal one over here. Okay, that's nice. And then up on this top level, we have a regular coal. Oh, there's a couple of big gold nodes. Oh, that's great. That's really cool. Okay, so this is a pretty good area. If I just pick a buildable, I can see that there are 3 spots to mine over here. And then, where did I see that big dent? Ah, there it is in the back corner. That's the one for the coal. Okay, so coal and gold out of this room. Then we can bring that out on this line. Anyway, any other way? No. Goes out on this line. I need to bring more lights up here. And then we can just bring it straight out and drop it down here. So yeah, from this corridor, this is where we blew up the entrance. Can come out and straight through into hoppers and down to the bottom. Perfect. Well, that's for the future when we really start scaling up. But I feel like I need to break these. Okay, you can go down. Are you going to survive the fall? Nope. Damn, it dropped something onto my belts. All right. Got to get rid of them anyway. There's a broken drill bit. All good. And this over here this is our working elevator, is it? Yeah, it's ours. That's where we are. We're like directly over the very beginning starting area. So this room will be quite important because this is where a whole bunch of belts are going to come together. So this is that's where we go through to get the gold. It's just around the corner. This is the elevator. This is where we came up. We opened up that 28,000 entrance, I think, was there, maybe. And then up here, if we go this way, there's copper, a few copper nodes. Let me get my torch out so we can see them. Yeah, that's the high yield one. So there's a regular, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that is a regular. And then this is the heavy. So we've got some more copper. And there might be some more over here. Yeah, it looks like another one. And then through here, we have our big coal and a small coal. And maybe around the back of it. Yeah, there we go. More coal. Very nice. We get a lot of coal over here. And then over here we have the heavy ones for the iron. And some regular ones. So there's a lot of resources up here. A lot. But we don't need all of that just yet. At least I've identified where they are. Oh, and another thing, if your game's feeling a little bit janky, because you've got a lot of stuff lying around, hop into your settings and go to General and Moving Physics Objects Limit. By default, it's set to 2000. So if you exceed that, it's a problem. You can increase that. And I think it'll depend on your computer's abilities to handle more and more. Anyway, so all of those resources from this room, the copper, the coal, the iron, they can all come through over here, around this corner, over this area. Oh wait, I lost my place. Oh man, I'm still getting used to this location. Now I can't find the big hole. Alright, it needs to come around here, and it needs to then go up into that room where the gold will join in. Now there's a place through here. Maybe we could use that. I don't know. But yeah, the gold will come in from here, and then it will go and drop into hoppers over here. And those hoppers will take the already broken large clusters and the rest of the stuff down chutes and feed them to where they need to be. But I'm going to see if I can make this just slightly better. I might have needed to have done something a little bit further over. I think I'm going to need this space. But for now, we'll just do that. And there we go. And we can come up here. I will probably change how these stairs work. I feel like this is too much in the middle. It's gonna hinder me. But yeah, like I said, getting down is really easy. Okay, we are very, very close to finishing Master of Pipes. That'll give us 3 research tickets. Let's go and have a look at our research and see what we're going to do next. I think it's going to be this rapid auto miner. And we do need, well, we need 2. So we could unlock that now. Is there anything else? I don't need these. Don't need the roller splitters yet. I also don't need the rapid auto miners yet until I've got 3. But I'm not going to build those right now. What I would like to do, these dev test things, these are all work in progress type things. There's a resource scanner. Shows you the name of the things you're looking at. there's a packager which packages items into boxes. Gives you a 5% sell price bonus. Well, I'm not sure about that. There's the hard hat, which we don't need because we already have our mining helmet. And there's the chest. The chest will become important because we're going to land up with a lot of stuff that we can't do anything with. And our inventory is going to get full. So I think for now I'm going to unlock the rapid auto miner and we'll wait for that extra ticket so I can get those hardened drill bits unlocked. As far as quests go, we are way down here. And the next thing that we need to do, we're already doing Master of Pipes. The next thing we need to do is the Threading Lathe, and that means we need to buy one. But before I do that, I'm going to prep this area just a little bit. So I'm going to take those big platforms that we got, and we are going to build things out. Oh, what? Did I not buy more? I really thought I had. Did I leave them in the elevator? No. Did I press the wrong button? Don't know. Some beeping going on in my ear again. I have to figure out what is going on over there. Well, that's weird. I honestly thought I'd bought a whole bunch. Apparently not. Yeah, I'm actually very sure that I bought a whole bunch. Where did they go? That's strange. I thought I bought like 40 of them. Let's try that again. Purchase. There they are. Alright. Well, let's do this thing. Yeah, we're going to have to go underneath and remove all of the supports because they are not going to look very nice downstairs. I think I'll leave this open. Yeah. We'll go over the top of this belt because I don't think there's an issue with that. Maybe there will be... Yeah, let's not do that. We can use like 2x2s to fill in these smaller gaps. Or 2x1s. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That I'm happy with. Then I can still see down here. So I can get an idea if there are issues. And maybe it was the 2x1s that I bought 40 of. Yeah, it looks like it might have been. That's fine. We're going to use them. There are variations to this as well, so I don't know what that is. Oh, it takes away some of the underneath support. So I can run it over belts. Oh, yes. So, like, if I put that one there, if I change the variation, then it gives that extra sort of frame underneath, which I don't really want, especially over belts. But I think we remove that with the support wrench anyway. Put that in there. Yep, we can squeeze another one in there. We're all good. Okay, it doesn't look very square. Then I need to hop downstairs with my support wrench and go and clean all of this nonsense up. Like that and that. Yeah, I don't... I think I might leave some supports somewhere. But I don't know yet. Give me a second. I'm going to go and clean all of these out. Bugger, you see what happened? The supports are blocking that. And now I've got a bunch of gears on the ground. No worries, we'll get that sorted out. I've almost got rid of all of these supports. There we go. Looks a lot better. But I think maybe I should have used the other variations on these floor panels. Anyway, it looks like we still have an issue with the gears. So let's go and see what that issue might be. What is going on? No, they're going through now. But there's still that. Okay. I think it's sorted out. So I'll just run over and go and dump it straight in the bin. There we go. Right, issue resolved. Now, oh, good lord, what the heck is going on here? You know, just when you think you got things right... Wait, I just picked up a geode. What are you doing here? And where did you come from? Oh, it's just one of the ones that I had before. There we go. It's just a couple more quartz. Oh, we'll drop it on this line to polish. See what happens. Yep, it looks like that was just quartz, so we're up to 14 quartz and none of the others. I don't think it's a big deal because there's nothing that depends on that rare geodes thing, I don't think. No, it's a sort of stands out there on its own. Okay, let's buy a threading lathe. And actually, I just want to have one more quick look at what might have happened over here. I don't know. I mean, everything is working. Maybe it was just a little glitch on restart or something, I don't know. Anyway, it's working again. So now we hop in to our shop and we go to machines and we get the threading lathe. They're 22,000 each. I'm going to start with 2 to see how they work and plan a layout. So let's grab those and we can take them and head upstairs. Right, so in this area, there they are. And okay, it's not too bad. If I put one down over there, and now these do go slowly, and I would like to continue rods as well. So I'm going to separate them a little bit. because we have priority lanes and splitters. Okay, maybe this is not the direction that they should go in. If I'm able to bring up the rods, gosh, I need to separate them off this line and then bring them up to the top over. Oops, I need stairs over on this side. Yeah, so maybe if I separate the rods out first and then bring them up and around over this side and then do all the organizing of how I'm going to split the rods and then have the lathes pointed in that direction and then just have them go over the top, have the belts go over the top into the bin through their own polisher. Yep, that could be workable. So take these two down and this will be about as far over as I can go. Leave a gap and then we'll have splitters and a roller bringing extra things through here. Yep, alright. Could go a little bit further forward though, because the roller belts, actually the roller conveyors take up a lot of space. And let me see what I'm missing. The roller splitter. Yeah, I'm going to need that. And I'm going to need advanced rolling conveyors, these sorters. So yes, I think I do need to go a little bit further over. And maybe I'll do the correct variation this time. So that will be the one. And have them in the right direction. Alright, so that's about as much as I have space for at the moment. And that gives us enough space to bring a line through and have... Maybe, I think I'm going to have to start over on this side because we'll need a polisher in here before they head into this. Now, someone did mention in the comments, and I appreciate it, that you could just simply polish the ingots as they come out and probably save a bit of space. But it's fine. So I reckon 2 more threading lathes. And that is them. Oh, well, while I'm ordering, let's hop in here. And we're very close now to getting another 3 research tickets. Under conveyors, the roller routing conveyor. I have the roller conveyor slopes. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's one of the things I wanted. The roller sorter, I'll have to see if I've got any more of those left. I don't think I have. I'm going to get 1 of those. Yeah. I'm going to need 4 of these roller routing conveyor. No, do I need the routers? I don't. I don't really need them. Because this just allows you to toggle a belt to go one way or another. Now, I'm not going to worry about that. I just want to split them. So 5 more steel pipes and I'll be able to do that. But then I do need more of these roller sorters. Another 4. So that's 5 in total. I'm going to need these conveyor slopes. And I don't know how much they slope. So I'll get 10 of them. And let's see how that goes. Wait, I should probably... press purchase first and then pick everything up. Alright, back upstairs. So let's see how we're going to do this one. Yeah, I have an idea. The roller sorter will pop in there. Rollers, because we're going to be using rollers. The roller slopes can go there. And do I not have any more? I do have some of these. They can go there. Just organize so that I only have what I need. So roller sorters. Yeah, okay. Everything is in place. I don't think I'm going to use the roller bends. They don't really work well, mind you. This doesn't seem to be working terribly well either. So we're going to break that one out and then put that in. We're going to break this one out over here. And oh man, it's going to be a little bit of a mess. And I should maybe have just turned everything off. This one we're going to rotate that way. And this is all going to come out over here until I put some rods in. So let's grab a copper and we'll put that copper rod in here. Come on. Oh, good lord. Right, copper rod is in. Gold rod. Oh, I missed it. Steel rod. Gotcha. Okay, we need an iron rod. There's one. Now, I don't believe these sorters differentiate between polished and unpolished. Oh, that's in. And then I just need the copper. The copper can go up here. And there we go. Alright, I am making one heck of a mess. And I think I actually just... I need to go and switch everything off. This could be a problem. So I've turned off all the auto miners. When I turn them on, I must just remember to go up and switch off that coal miner. Otherwise, issues. For now, I'm going to clean these up, otherwise they're going to end up getting wedged. Oh, and a bit of a silly move. Why... Oh, I got the wrong ones. The plates need to divert, not the oh gosh. I still need 2 more copper pipes so that I can unlock those things. So we'll drop the copper plate and a damn it, copper plate and more copper plate, and hopefully that's the last one. Oh wait, it was a steel pipe that I needed. Alright, let's go see if we can find some steel plates. There's one, and I think I just tossed a whole bunch in the bin, and I did manage to find 4. Nope, not like that. There. Alright, hopefully that sorts that Master of Pipes quest out. And it did. Good, we got 3 research tickets. And now I can just grab all of this. Oh, and as you can see, this didn't go so well either. That's why we need to get rid of these supports. Now, it would be cool if we just had a variation where we could just get rid of the supports. That would be very nice. And we'll just shove everything in the bin. Alright, it's tidy again. Wait, what's that? Not tidy yet. There we go. Better. And I just tossed all the plates. Very, very smart. Okay, well, I've got a gold plate over here and a steel plate. I need to take the rods out because the rods are not going to be here. So we've got to go through this pain again of trying to get all the plates to drop in to a basket. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I believe that's 2. And I'm pretty sure that there's a better way I could have done this. Alright, so I'll catch some iron plates and some copper plates later. Let's go and see how these slopes work. Oh, they are long slopes. Right. So I'm going to have to change my plans a little. Can't bring that too far out. So if we do that, we put a regular conveyor there, and then we're going to need that to go out there, put that over there, and then double this back and go up. Ah, okay. Well, I have to double it back the other way. Right, that's fine too. And I'm out of the regular conveyors. Oh man, these. Is there a variant? No, it's just up and down. Alright, well, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a loop-de-loop with these guys. And I'm not sure that is a good idea. This thing that I've got going over here may not work. I'll try that, but I need some more conveyors. So these straight conveyors, let's get 20. We're going to need some more ledges as well. Let's get a bunch of them. And then back down over here. Yeah, okay. This one is a little bit tricky because we need to drop that onto a normal conveyor. I'm going to take that out, and we might need to do a little bit wider just to be safe. So that one will go that way. This will have to hop, and then another flat belt over here going into a ramp like that. Okay, so we're going to have to do that again. So ramp that, ramp there, flat bit there, and oh, I'm going the wrong way. Needed to go the other way. So that would be there. That would be there. Then that would go that way, and then we can continue the ramps. And I don't know the height. I think we do need to go one more, so I'll do the same thing again. Bring it back over, put that in, rotate that one, ramp up, and oh gosh, completely missed that. So that is fixed, and that is, I think, the correct level. I might need to go one more up. Let's test that out. Yeah, that's the correct level. Then I can drop that onto a belt like that. Rotate this, and we're going to bring this around to this line where we will have our sorters to split the various... You know, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because they only take one item in. And I don't know if I'm going to need more space because things might get big. So I've brought this one over to here, and then we can turn this and bring it back along this way. And now we have the locations for where we can split things out. And I didn't buy the splitters. So let's go and do, before I do that, the roller splitter. That's why I haven't bought it, because it wasn't unlocked. So there's the roller splitter. We will need to unlock that and then get 4 of them. And then I've got 2 more tickets, which means I can get the hardened drill bits. Yes. Wait, I got a spare. What should I get? Not really interested in the cannon conveyor. Maybe I should get these dev test tools. Yeah, because I want the chest. This is going to be important because things are filling up, and soon I'm going to be breaking down regular conveyors. There's nothing else that's terribly important right now. The robot arm grabber. Yeah, I'll get that later. Alright, we'll do this one. Unlock that. Perfect. Staying on mission. Roller routing conveyor, roller. Where's the roller splitter? There it is. And I want 4 of those. Purchase. So the reason that I'm getting these splitters is because I want to be able to put rods into the bin, but I also want to be able to do the threaded bars. So let's check these out. If we rotate, I have potentially enough space to do this. If I do it there, and then I just line them up like this. There we go, all 4 of them. I could get the sorters, and that would go there, and we'd have a belt. Oh, wait, well, I got it in the wrong place. Right, take that out. So the sorter would go there, and then there would be a space and a sorter, a space and a sorter. Oh, that's wrong. Why would it change orientation on me like that? Middle mouse button doesn't work to copy a thing, so we're going to have to do that. We need 1 space between, that's right, and then right there. And this is actually a little bit more compact than I expected. Then we get those threading lathes, and we could basically just, yeah, we could just plug them straight in. So we'll take these 2 down, and then oh, hang on a second. There's a, oh, wait a minute, the input and the output's on the same side. Oh. Well, isn't that an interesting development? I didn't even notice that. Alright, well, we'll do this, and then these can just basically come straight out. Okay, I'm missing roller conveyors. So the output is at the top. That's interesting. So now I have some more of the conveyors, and then I can go up. This just became even more compact than I thought it was. I wonder if I can do this. Let's test. Okay, perfect. They're going to fall onto this belt. Yes. Oh, this is actually not too bad at all. And then we can bring this down. Let's see. Will it fall decently? I am going to say no, and I'm going to give it an extra space so that we can do... oh, I don't know. Man, I hope that works, because these things are round. Anyway, we can bring this through underneath without a problem. And then we'll put a polisher in, and then we can just drop those straight in. And then these ones will come out and go into a line across the back. Take that one out so that it can do this. Okay, and then this line out the back. Man, I got 30 of them, and I still don't have enough. And we'll just bring this through. This will bring the rods. Now this will rotate that way. I'm going to put that over there, and then continue this, and then we're going to need, because I don't care about money, we'll need 2 polishers, and then we can drop those 2 straight into the basket. We get more roller conveyors and a couple more polishers. So that's 30 roller conveyors, and then 2 more polishers, and we'll pick those up, and we're going to head up, and I think we're almost finished with the setup. There's a few belts in between here that I need to put in, there and there. Okay, those are done. We'll whip out these polishers and pop them in. Roller conveyor back out. And I think, oh, it might be a little tight. I'm just not sure about this one on the edge. We'll keep an eye on it, and if it causes a problem, then we'll just merge these 2 into this line, because this falls straight into the middle. Right, good. I think we're ready to turn everything on again. And before I do that, I'm going to need to get some rods. So I will grab these 3. I'm missing a gold one, that's fine. So we'll grab those and we'll take them upstairs with us. Okay, I dropped them, and I think I dropped them onto that line. So this is... oh, there they are. Maybe that's not them. I definitely need to get a staircase up here. You know what? Let's just drop them... oh, wait, why did you fall? Okay, I'm going to put them on there and then try and run up to the top very quickly and grab them before... oh, gosh darn it. Try and grab them before they go into a machine. And drop the iron over here. And then the steel, get out of there. Okay, this is tricky. So that's the steel. Oh, I haven't connected this in yet. That's a problem. Okay, then we can drop the gold, the copper in here. I didn't hear a beep. Why didn't I hear a beep? It's green. That's fine. And I just need to bring those in. There should only be one rod coming through here now, so I actually don't need this sorter. So I'm going to get rid of it. This will change to a ledge and then a belt over there. And that means I don't need a gold rod. Cool. Everything else is set. As long as this little ramp system over here works, shouldn't be a problem. Although I'm kind of thinking that maybe the walled conveyors might have been better for this. We'll test it and see how it works. So, yeah, I'm going to just head upstairs and I'm going to stand by that coal miner so I can turn it off when I turn everything else on, because I am not ready to deal with the stuff upstairs yet. Right, now I can turn on all auto miners and then I can go in here and turn this one off before it makes any trouble for me. Good. And then I can head back. And we can jump down the hole and witness the mayhem. Alright, I still need to get a copper plate. Let's grab... Can I? We'll put this on the belt. Yeah, I've messed up royally over here. I didn't need this much. I could have just done one splitting out the plates. I'm going to have to adjust that. I'm going to throw some stuff on here. See if we can track that and how it goes. Wait, there's plates coming out here. Why are they... oh, because these plates are actually needed. It's going to cause a jam. And now, oh, this is painful. Come on, in you go. Up like that. No, you're not in. Okay, now you're in. There. And was it a copper plate I needed? It was. I'll get it eventually. It's always the last one. Alright, that's in. So let me go and clear out those plates, which will inevitably clog the system. That one can go. Okay, somewhere a plate went through. There it is. Alright. Come on, you gotta leave. You can't be there. Right, we have rods coming through now. And the rods, they're being split where they need to be split. That was some iron. Oh, we have iron threaded bar. Or threaded rod. Yes, it's working. And so far, I'm not seeing anything falling off. So far. And we've actually already got 2 of the threaded iron rods. Perfect. And we are still sending through the regular rods as well. Which means I don't really need this belt anymore. And I also don't need that sorter anymore. Yeah, I'm not convinced about these roller belts for the rods, but right now they seem to be doing okay. And maybe this is a problem. We'll get rid of that support. Yeah, that should work. Ooh, that was a little close, but it worked. Alright, then we're fine. I could actually just cut off this belt. I can remove this sorter. Or can I? No, this is the one that's actually working. No, it's not. It isn't. This is the one that's working. So I could just ramp this up, put it in there, get rid of the sorter, get rid of that belt. Okay, I'll get back to that. In the meantime, I just want to make sure that everything is working. We have 9 of the iron threaded rod. Hey, look at that. We're making threaded rod, folks. I'm still not entirely sure how I'm going to sort out the geode situation, because I thought that would have happened automatically. But yeah, this is working. It is working, and things are not getting clogged up because we aren't really straining the system. But because we're splitting them, that was weird. Even though these produce very, very slowly, let's see how slowly they produce. The rod goes in, it gets done, and it heads out. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. I might need to do something else, because if I ramp up production, that might become a bit of an issue. Don't know yet. Oh man, these splitters, the roller splitters are really great. Right, I think we're good. I think we are very good. Just keeping an eye on the input. Everything is fine. We're not loading these belts at all. We are getting the iron. We're getting the steel. Maybe we could do with some more coal. Probably. Copper's running through nicely. Gold is, it's going. I mean, it's not going very fast, but it's going. I need to replace a bunch of belts over here. I'll have to turn everything off before I do that. I don't see anything lying on the ground at the back. We look like we're okay there. Alright, well, let's go and get some better miners. So I'm going to start off with the first 5 iron ones that we had. That'll also increase the coal a little bit because there was coal in there. So if we hop in here, mining, there's the hardened drill bits. Those are the ones that I want. So we'll start off with 5 rapid auto miners and then 5 hardened drill bits and purchase. And there they all are. Those hardened drill bits look pretty good. Oh, and I have run out of inventory space. That's not good. Oh, it's because these drill bits are full up only, they don't stack. And that means it's time for something else. Okay, I need to drop off something first. Maybe I'll just do it in the lift. We'll drop off one of those. And we're going to go in here. And we're going to go to dev test and we're going to get the chest. I can't remember how good this is. We'll purchase it and pick it up. And then there it is. We can... Can we slot it in there? We can. Alright, so that's nice and out of the way. And now, how do we use this? E? No. F? No. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. We click F? No. E? E just sort of tries to close it. Wait a minute. I thought we could put things in here. Well, if we can't, what's the point? Interact is F. I can either pack or take. Well, that's definitely not going to help my cause. The heck is the point of this thing? Unless you just drop things into it. So if we're standing here and I decide, okay, these sorter guys, drop? Nope, that doesn't work at all. I'm hearing issues. I don't know what they are, but I'm hearing them. And what the heck happened to the lid of this thing? Oh, that's a bit of a problem. I can't move it. Maybe it's because I've placed this thing in the wrong place. All right, let's break it down. And go and put it in a more open area and see if there's something I missed with it. Put it over there. So you can open it. It doesn't stay open. There, it's open now. And then, I really thought it was extra inventory. Well, then I do not have a clue what the point of this thing is. A chest for storing items inside. Yeah, that's what it says it is. But how the heck do you store items inside it? Is there a secret button I'm missing somewhere? Okay, forget it. I'm going to be dropping things and just making a pile. Unless I can drop things like this. Drop. Oh, that went in. Drop. Okay, that's in as well. Rapid auto miners, I want those. I don't need the rolling mill, but that's not going to fit in the box. So we'll just make a pile of things. I hate that I have to do this. Because it's just going to make a big pile of mess. Anyway, I think I've freed up enough space. I can pick up the rest of the bits. Grab those, and then we're going to head out to these 2, and we'll do them first. So, let's break that. A rapid auto miner in there. And now, oh yeah, that is slightly different. So, this would need to... I'd need mergers. Okay, we could put that there, and then we'd need to put mergers in. Do I have any mergers? Surprisingly, I do. So we'll wait for that to pass, take that one out, and do that. And then we're going to need to put that bit in, just like that. And then this will start producing faster than we had the others producing. So you see the gap between these two? And now you can see the gap between the outputs of this. So, yeah, probably double the speed. That's good. All right, next one. So that goes in, and I think maybe what I'll do with this, if I have any bends, which I do, take that one out, do that, and that, pop in one of these drill bits, and it's in. Oh, there we go. We're getting rapid auto mining happening. That should speed things up a little. And then we'll do these ones on this side as well. Yeah, these 3. So I'll just start off by deleting the ones that are here, and then that one goes in, that one goes in, that one goes in. I'll hold off on the bits. This will need to be a straight belt going there, and then a merger. We'll put that like that, and that now works. This one just needs a straight bit to come in at the bottom. This one is going to need to merge in as well. So we'll do that. It's funny how these mergers never go the right way, not the way that you want them to. Yeah, like that. And then a straight piece there. And then we can load up all the drill bits and get these going. That's that. I need to grab the last one. And that goes in there. There we go. All right. So that's increased production quite a bit on the iron side and added a bit more coal as well. And now I need to switch things out. I'm so surprised. These things are jumping. Oh, wait. I just found a couple that have fallen off. Yeah, walled conveyors maybe. Anyway, on this side it seems to be working. Everything is dropping in. Anything on the floor? I don't see anything from up here. Cool, let's go and see what the lines look like on the iron. Honestly, they don't look that much different. No, actually, I think they are. They're fine. Yeah, I think we're okay. Yeah, there's a good flow. Happy with that. And we have 26... Oh, we're already on the copper rods. Good, we've finished the iron ones. The copper ones are now being counted. So if we head into our quests, we're there. The next one will be deposit, steel, and then there's the master of threads, which is copper, iron, and gold threaded rod. And I think we're going to be finished this game before I've finished this quest. But then we go into some crazy stuff. And that is kind of what I'm planning for with this layout. I still have to do some work at the bottom to split ingots out. And I haven't really left myself enough room to do that. It will be a challenge. Cool, let's go and upgrade some more mines. I have like... I could probably do another 5. Damn, rods lying on the ground. Yeah, this is going to have to get fixed. Let's go and get ourselves another 5 of the rapid auto miners. Wait, that turbo drill bit? Oh, that is the turbo drill bit. Rapid auto miner, standard drill bit. Oh, right. Okay, so there's 3 different drill bits you can use in this auto miner. There's the standard one that lasts for 10 minutes. Then you've got the turbo one, which is really fast but only lasts 2 minutes. And then you've got the hardened drill bit, which is a bit slower than the turbo but doesn't break. Yeah, okay, so we'll get 5 of those and another 5 of those. And hopefully I have enough space to put everything in my inventory. And I do. So, copper next. And our copper... Why is there nothing on this line? Oh, this is the geode stuff. Alright. We only need 2 for the copper over here because I think this is the only 2 that we've got. They've been doing very well. Well done, boys. I will now remove you and you. And we're going to get that in there and that in there. This will have to get broken out over there. This will be a merger like that. This will be removed. This will be a straight bit over here and then a bend. Right there. Good. And this needs a straight piece as well. And then I just need to pop the drill bits in. So that's 1. Grab the other one and plug it in over here. There we go. Now we've got more copper. Very nice. Now, it is a bit of a problem that it doesn't tell you... Oh, wait. We don't get gems out of these anymore. Oh. Well, that's a bit of a thing, isn't it? Yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't think we need gems anymore. And we're getting gems out of the copper anyway. Yeah, there's no master of gems. So, yeah, that's not a problem. Right, I do have more miners somewhere. Got the gold. Yeah, let's go and upgrade those gold miners. I think I have 3 of them. Plus the big one. Yep, I do. So, this one's going to be replaced with that. And this just needs a straight belt and a drill bit. Plug it in and it works. Then this one's going to need a merger. So maybe what I'll do is I'll break this one out first. Put this miner in, but not the bit. Straight belt going there. This one's going to be a bit of a mess if I don't work fast, but if I do, it won't be a mess. There we go. That worked. I'm going to need to remove this, put this miner in, and then load up the last 2 bits. Put a straight belt in there. Load a bit in here. Done. And load a bit in over here. And there you go. Faster production. Oh, wait a minute. We got 2 celestite geodes. And, well, we still got 1 amethyst. But there's 2 celestite geodes. I don't know where they came from, but we have them. And our gold will start coming through a bit faster. Let's go and see what else we can find. I'm pretty sure that I've added things in. Like, there's a couple more iron miners over here. And there are potentially more iron mines over this area that I'm not doing anything with at the moment. And I do need to rework this whole back area. It's too noodle-like for me. There's stuff everywhere. Like, I'm thinking maybe I should elevate the gold and copper and have each of them at different heights. Then all the other belts can just come in and load into the top of those. But in the meantime, I do have these two that I can replace. So I'm going to hop over and I'm going to go and get more. So 2 more auto miners, 2 more drill bits, and we'll go and grab those. And I still need to sort out my platforms as well, so that I can get around the whole place a little bit easier. For now, everything is still good. I mean, we're not overloading anything that I can tell. That, yeah, this is all flowing. There's no issues. And there's a lot on this line. Oh wait, that's because we've got 2 more over here. Oof. Okay. Yeah. It's gonna happen soon. Alright. Let's sort these 2 out first. So remove them. Miner there. Miner there. This one just needs a straight piece of belt. This one will need a straight piece like that, and then remove this, turn that into a merger, just like that. Drill bit into this one. Grab the other drill bit, and it goes in here, and now we have more. Good. I have to keep a very close eye on the iron line coming in, because that's going to start getting super busy. Yeah, I have another 2 iron miners that I can sort out. Ooh, and we have some rods that have rolled over here. I'll just put them on the belt. So 2 more rapid auto miners and 2... Why am I getting... Oh, I hope I didn't get standard bits. I don't think I did. Pardon bits. I hope I didn't get standard bits on the last run. I'll have to keep an eye on those. And we can hop over the top and go and sort out these 2 miners. Okay, so we delete them both. There's no tie-ins needed over here. I've got some plates I need to get rid of. So that can go there. Straight belt into there. There will need to be a straight belt there, and that will go in there, and then load up our bits. That one in, and that one in. And this already very busy line here is about to get a little bit busier. Super. I'm hearing beeping all the time and it's worrying me. I don't know what the heck is going on and where the issues are coming from. But that's for another time. I mean, I don't think it's a big issue. Wait, there's more copper coming from over this side. Did I have more copper? I did have more copper mines down here, didn't I? I actually did. There are another 3. Yeah, none of these are big ones. Alright, let's replace these then. And I don't have any lights. I need to buy more lights as well. And light up this corridor. So, 3 more rapid auto miners. Hardened bits times 3 and under building pole lamps. Let's just get... I'm going to use them, so I'll get 20. Right. Which one was beeping this time? There's something going on with this. What is going on with this? Oh, there's a rod in here. Well, that is definitely not going to work. We'll just pull it out and drop it over there. And then back over to sort out the copper. So, first thing, break all of them out. Next thing is to put some lights in. Wait, did I pick up the lights? No, I didn't pick up anything. Man, it's annoying when I do that. Wait, did I even place the order? No, they're still there. But the lamps aren't. Okay, that's odd. Okay, now I've got everything. And I'll start off by putting a light in over here. That does improve things quite a bit. Alright, good. Get some more lights in the cave, in the production cave. And one... Well, there's not much we're doing here, but yeah. There's space here that we could have done something. I wonder if it's intended that we like do some kind of pre-processing. Because there really isn't anything else here. Anyway, miners in. And there. And we'll need to remove that piece of belt... That piece of belt. That one's fine. Merger. There and there. Straight belt. There and there. And then we're going to need to put a straight belt here. And then a bend. So we delete that one. Load up the bend. And put it in. Now we can load up the... Now we can load up all the drill bits. So one in there. One in there. And one in there. And there we go. More copper production. Now I think that is, except for those 2 iron ones. Oh no, these are done now. Yeah, I think that's all the miners replaced. And if I find any more, I will replace them. Right, let's go and see what this is doing for us. Okay, the other coal hasn't started, no, the other copper hasn't started coming through. It's here. It's just going to get around and go back up over there. Iron is looking strong. How strong? Very strong. And it looks like our system can handle a heck of a lot more than this. And we did finish the threaded copper, so we've got a couple of research tickets available. We are busy doing... Oh, this one's available. Let's just activate it. Just let them all happen at the same time. Since we are making all the rods at the same time, we might as well. Alright, where's that beeping coming from? From this one. What came through here that wasn't supposed to? I don't know. And I need to change these floors out. My word. They were not the right ones. Wonder if I can remove things without destroying belts. Oh, we're about to find out. Yes, I can. We can do this and change to that one and put it in there. And then remove the supports. Yep, there we go. Still got to figure out what is falling onto this belt. It can't be anything from here. This falls straight down. Really, this is a different one now. Which one is it? Oh, I see a red light up top. It stopped beeping. That means it should be right. It was this last machine. Oh gosh, there's another one somewhere. This one. What came through? Slag. Now, how did that happen? That happened way back because the ingot was made into slag, and then that made the rod into slag. So something fell somewhere. So I'm going to have to go and sort out all of this, make sure that we've got everything separated well enough and walled conveyors so that we don't have to worry about that anymore. But in the meantime, it does look like we are doing pretty well. Yeah, copper's picked up. Gold has picked up, even though it doesn't look very much like it has. And iron is still looking good. We can put a whole lot more iron in. But folks, I think for now I'm done here. I'm going to leave the gold on this line. I need to replace this belt, obviously. And then I'm going to step... you see, I've got a problem with the height on this belt going into the iron. Because I can't come over the top too much. But I also can't bring the gold in at a higher level. And I don't want them all at the same height, because I want to be able to tie things into them. So I'm going to have to think about how I'm going to reorganize this back area. Probably going to have some platforms coming out so that I can get around. But honestly, on this lower level, there isn't a heck of a lot more I can add in. There's a couple up on that side that I can add in. Yeah, everything is going to be dependent on what's coming from the top and how we deal with that. And because I haven't really planned for the ingots down here, maybe I will do ingots. Nah, I don't think it's necessary. I'll make some kind of a plan down here. Maybe one of these can be moved, and then I can raise ingots out of here and take that to another level just to do ingots and plates. Yeah, up on a higher level. Yeah, that could be a possibility. But I do need to get rid of a lot of these because they are the wrong base supports, as you can see. So I'll drag those out and then get the decent variant of these platforms and put them in. It'll allow me to walk around a little bit underneath, get rid of these supports. Yeah, I think I'll do some of that between episodes. Just do the general tidying up. On this section here, we have dropped a few rods. Not many, surprisingly. But I'm thinking that maybe walled conveyors up here for the rods to get up to the top might be a better idea. These are not working out great. Yeah, there's a whole bunch that have fallen off here and rolled over there. Definitely walled conveyors. I don't think these have a walled variant. So if I was to do that, yeah, there's no variance on these. So that's not going to work. We need to make sure that we aren't having things fall off the belts like this. Seems to be okay over here. But yeah, just bringing them up, this is also a little bit too big. I don't think I like it very much. We are getting a heck of a lot more throughput though. And if I drop those, what's going to happen with them? Are they actually all going to go through, or are they going to jam up? No. Oh, one of them fell off and landed up over there with another one. And why did you follow us? Yeah, I'll have to go around and do some cleaning up. I'm going to just throw things away in the bin, and we still get paid for them, so that's fine. But it's not cool to have things lying around on the ground. Oh, there's more of them there. Yep, I'm going to need to fix that. I'm going to change this for a walled conveyor. And then I'll put the plans together to get those feeder belts at the back sorted out. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And if I'm missing anything. I'm trying to think this through as best I can. But we're in that phase now where it's scaling up time. And those are filled in now. I need to go and find more mining locations downstairs, make sure that they all fed in and that this feeder system at the back is actually working properly. And it has all the right conveyors. But yeah, in the next episode, I think we're going to do a little bit more work upstairs. We're going to get some hoppers in and try and guide material down this way. I'm not sure yet. I'll put some more thoughts into what kind of processing I'm going to do up there, if any. I think I'd rather keep all the processing in one place. And we'll just push this place as far as we can. But we do have plenty of cash. We are getting the ultimate rod thing done. The other rods are all working, the threaded rods. The geodes, I eventually will find amethyst, I'm sure. Suddenly celestite came through and I didn't even realize that it had. I sat for the longest time with 0 celestites and now we have 4. And since then the amethyst hasn't moved. So I'm going to have to figure out what's going on there. This side, everything is fine. Maybe I'll extend this platform out. I could have moved this whole thing further forward, but it's where it is now. And then I'll rearrange that staircase so that it's a little bit better and not right in the middle of the hole where we have the prime real estate for the hoppers. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!